Put some respect on Manchester United's name. Put some respect on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tactics, because today Manchester United have taken PSG's pants right off. Neymar, you can get out of McTominay's pocket now. You're safe. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka, please look in your pockets, because someone called Kylian Mbappe is still in there. Take him out, throw him on the side like you've thrown away that side thing, but we'll not go into that. Man United 2, PSG 1. Manchester United have earned respect. I'm not going to say we're back. I'm not going to say, you know, this is a turning point, but today we outdid PSG in every single department. There's so many positives to take from today. I've got a lot to say, but we'll go around the screen. Haz, what do you got to say?
Yeah, I was watching the game with Abdul, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that due to the current COVID environment, but I was. And you know what? I don't care. And we enjoyed the match. It was great. When Rashford scored, we both jumped up and we started like jumping around in the room. Yeah, it was pretty epic. And we were just thinking all the games we were like, they've wasted so many chances. They've had so many great positions in the final third. They've wasted it. And Abdul's like, Rashford's had a howler. He's having an awful game, which he probably was. But then he just showed his quality, didn't he, at the end? And right now, I want to say, we need to stop this conversation of anybody in this group ever saying again that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is tactically inept. That conversation ends right now.
I don't know about whether it ends right now, but the last 2 games, I have been impressed. Like my biggest, like everyone that knows me knows that when I talk about Manchester United, I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Like I am so Ole in, but the fact is that tactically we've been looking so poor recently. But the last 2 games, I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know what he's been to Fergie's house, sat with him for a few minutes or whatever. But whatever he's doing, it's working.
For me, it's just simple fitness. For me, it's just fitness. As I said before, players not fit enough. Post-international break, this is when we're going to see the real Man United. And you know what? They've stepped up and we're now seeing the real Man United. And you know what? They've got another chance to show it again against Chelsea on the weekend. And again against Leipzig on Wednesday. So yeah, bring it on, lads. Bring it on.
Abdul.
Yeah, so first of all, in regards to Harris's comments, the restrictions don't come in place till Thursday night. So
well, that's all right. Then. That's all right. Then.
All right. There's no restrictions in Manchester at the moment.
We're all right.
Yeah, and just in regards to the match, yeah. So I thought it was a good performance. It wasn't an amazing performance, to be fair. I think there's a lot of noise I can hear in the background.
Yeah, there's a bit of audio noise, isn't there? But yeah, let's carry on.
Yeah, but I think the first half, I think both teams were quite poor, to be honest. But we were just not as poor as PSG. In the second half, they actually tried to actually go for it a little bit more, and then that gave us some more kind of spaces in the middle of the park for us to kind of get hold of the ball, especially towards the last 25 minutes of the game. I must say as well, as I've been saying, I think it's more of an issue to do with fitness more than tactics for Ole, to be honest. I think he's doing the same thing. I don't think over two games much would have changed, to be honest. Also, I think Fred was amazing, and also I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka was unbelievable as well.
Cass?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to say, although we are the only channel in the world run by 4 brothers, we're still trying to sort out the sound issues, the production issues. But guys, hold on, we'll get that
Bear with us,
guys. Don't you worry about that. I think there's so many positives today. But for me, the man of the match tonight, there's so many contenders, like I said. Wan-Bissaka, there was a 10-minute period where he was Spider-Man. He was literally getting every tackle. Also, obviously Rashford, Fernandes, so many players played well. But for me, the man of the match today, I'm not sure if anybody agrees, is Fred for me. He won so many tackles in the middle of the park. Made Neymar look like a little school kid, just throwing his dummy out. And also, one thing I found interesting was so many years have gone by, and it just seems to me that we can't take corners. And thank God for Alex Telles, who seems like somebody who can actually take a corner. He's got a left foot, and he looked pretty dangerous. And what I'm going to end it with is Solskjaer has won it. Where have we heard that one before? I robbed it from BT Sport. I thought it'd be pretty entertaining to say. But yeah, thrilled, 3 points, and hopefully the season can get into gear for us.
Yeah. So I'm just going to give my quick summary. So yeah, Solskjaer tactically wonderful, brave to go with 5, brave to go with Tuanzebe. It was wonderful to watch. Like, the best thing was that we were not even at our best, but we made last season's Champions League finalists look pretty poor. Kylian Mbappe on the pitch, Neymar on the pitch, Di Maria on the pitch. Nowhere to be seen, nothing. They were not doing anything. They did, the couple of shots here and there, but we were, I mean, I didn't want to say it at the time, but we were in control. Like, if we'd played like that in the Premier League, I'd be like, yeah, fine. Like, but this is Champions League. This is against the team that finished second pretty much in the Champions League last year. All right, yeah, they're missing players, but so were we. But it was a wonderful performance. There were so many people to stand out. I want to shout out Solskjaer again, because second half, where he knew, all right, we gave away the goal. That was fine. We're on the back foot, but Solskjaer stepped up. He looked at this game and he's like, you know what? This Paris Saint-Germain team is whack. We're going to take, they're for the taking. The pants are down. All we got to do is do the business now. He took Alex Telles off, which was brave. I thought he was going to do some like-for-like business when Pogba was warming up. Took Alex Telles off, put Pogba on wide left of a 4-man midfield. Yeah, tactically, whatever, no problem. But he went for it. He actually went for it, not sitting in the background. You know what I mean? He showed true Man United spirit there. That's a Man United manager. Like, we're not, all right, yeah, we might have started the game cautious, but as soon as he found out that, you know what, this team is there for the taking, he did what he needed to do. Telles started well, faded a little bit. He's not played much games with this team, etc. No problem. I'm okay with that. Lindelof, quiet, did what he needed to do. Tuanzebe showing what we need, a pacey, physical centre-back. He can only get better now. I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but if that's a start, if that's your first game and you've pocketed some big players, like the top 5 players, 2 of the top 5 players in the world, you know what I mean? I'm happy with that. Luke Shaw, again, quiet, nothing fantastic. Bruno, captain Bruno. You'd think that when you'd missed a penalty, your head would drop. Nope, got back up, had the balls to go in the same corner again. Wonderful. Martial, quiet, won us the penalty. Rashford, very sloppy, but he took his goal with aplomb. It was amazing. That finish was, had Neymar or Mbappe done that,
they'd be drooling. They would have been drooling.
But there'd be memes all over the place. But yeah, we didn't even play well, but we beat them. This is what gives me the most confidence going forward. I'm not bothered about anything else. I'm not saying we're back. I'm not saying whatever. As a team, this is the sign of a team who's well drilled, who's tactically aware, that even if you're not playing well and you're missing chances again and again, but you still come back for more. And we did a nice late finish, broke their hearts once again in the Park Day Trafford, Park Day Manchester, whatever you want to call it. That's our backyard now. We own that place. That's ours.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, massive shout out to Tuanzebe. I mean, I think his last game was October 2019 against Colchester, and he was marking some guy called Frank Nuble, and so he's changed. So that's a big step up to Mbappe and Neymar. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting now what does Ole do now, because we can see the benefits of having the pacey centre backs. Does that mean, Maguire or Lindelof days are numbered? We don't know. Let's wait and see. But you're right. That the turning point in the game was drifting away, kind of You know, PSG were kind of coming back into the game. Ole could have gone two ways. He could have just done a like for like. You know, he could have taken off. You know, Scott McTominay for Matic.
Yeah.
He could have, if he wanted to, wait for no, let's change it up, and then that allowed Fernandes and Pogba. We had two number 10s. We had Rashford, Martial, kind of on the wings, cutting in. Pogba got it, held it up, kind of linked it up a little bit. You know, gave us that little bit of extra quality in the final third, which is what we were missing throughout the game, which he obviously noticed, and then that obviously allowed us to kind of get that moment where Rashford made that beautiful turn and smashed it into the bottom corner. So yeah, happy days.
Anything to add, Abdul?
Yeah, I'd just like to say, I mean, I do feel sorry for Donny van de Beek, to be honest. He actually came on for a couple of minutes, but I don't think he can complain at the moment with that type of performance. He can't go to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and say, I need to be playing. I do feel for him though. He deserves to play, but unfortunately, everyone else is just completely stepped up. And just another point that I actually did say in the last video as well. What is the strongest midfield at the moment? Like, what is it? So I know it's horses for courses and things like that, but this midfield we started with, pretty good.
I think it depends on the opposition, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends on the opposition. Like, a lot of people don't remember that when in our 99 season, you know, like Giggs, Keane, Scholes and Beckham, I think they only started in that whole season. They only started like a handful of times together. Like, when you think of that season, you think of those four players.
Yeah.
But actually look at it, they never played together. Like, literally, they played together about 5 times in that whole season. So it is definitely horses for courses. The fact that we've got all these different options, like, I don't know how you drop Fred and McTominay right now.
At the moment, they have to start the next game.
Yeah, I don't see how you do it, because I think everyone said so far, Fred.
Amazing performance.
Unbelievable performance from Fred.
Best performance in United shirt, surely. It's got to be his best performance.
And the game before that was against PSG as well last year. He stood out again. So it's difficult to take them two out of the team for me. McTominay doing his sort of like man mark role. He man marked St. Maxim out the game. Now he marked Neymar out the game. How do you take him out? Like, we've got playing against big teams now. Everyone's got like a star player. That's his job. That's his job now. Cass?
Well, I hate to say it, I told you so, but if I rewind a couple of weeks ago, I asked for McTominay to come in. I was ridiculed by 3 gentlemen in the same room.
I wonder who they were. Tell me who they were.
I'm not sure who they are, but I think
bench now, because he's doing business. I used to call him Shock Tominay, but today I got to put respect on his name. He was
dangerous on every set piece, and it was a linchpin in the midfield. I think what kind of the identity of today's performance, it can be described where, I think it was in the first half, Wan-Bissaka and Scott, was it Wan-Bissaka and Scott McTominay? It was something out of WWE. They absolutely sandwiched him, took him to the floor. But that's the kind of performance that we need. I mean, if Pogba was there, what would he do? Would he just start touching Neymar down, doing a bit of a dab with him, letting him go past? So,
had Pogba been in that starting lineup, it wouldn't have been the way.
No.
Absolutely no chance.
No, I just wanted to add there was I thought I want to bring a little stat to the table. That was United's 11th penalty in the last 17 games. I think we were feeling really down when Brighton where they took the penalty again when De Gea saved it.
No, Palace.
And that felt it was a real low. It was good to be on the other side of it.
It evens out, doesn't it?
It evens out. Just in relation to what Harry said before about there's no more comments about Solskjaer. I think in the big games, Solskjaer got a very good record. The only criticism that you can have of Solskjaer right now is the games where we're expected to win. Teams are defending. And those are the games where I want to see an improvement in the weeks and months that are going to come.
The fact that he's shown some tactical like creativity now, that the fives sometimes, and he was playing like the last game, parts of the last game he was playing like all three number 10s drifting wide. He's showing he's willing to do something now. Like, this is all we've wanted. Like, all I've wanted from Solskjaer is this bit of tactical nous. Like, try something different. You've got good players. They can play. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be like, oh, left winger. It has to be Rashford, or it's no one. You know what I mean? You can put other players there. Good players can play in any position, and we've got technically gifted players like Donny van der Beek. You could probably put him on the left wing or the right wing or number 10, number 8, number 6. He'd do a job. Like, he's technically excellent. So I think before, maybe last year, Solskjaer was stuck in the sense that he didn't trust a lot of his players. You've got like the likes of Lingard and Andres Pereira, who you're not going to play out of position. You're only going to play them where they're comfortable, because they're barely going to give you a performance even in their best position. But now he's got players who can do it, and he's willing to do it. Like, Telles makes a big difference. He gives us a couple of options, like, again, left wing back, probably could play left back a little bit as well. But we're making some slow and steady steps. I'm not saying we're there. I'm not saying it's the final product, but you can only go off your last, your last game or your last 2 games. And I've seen what I wanted to see from Manchester United.
So I think another stat, Kasim. I think PSG were unbeaten.
Statman Harris, we're going to call you from now on, yeah?
Statman, yeah. So PSG unbeaten at home in the group phase. Was it 14 years ago? 14 years, I said?
16 years, I think they were saying.
16 years. So that record has just gone down the pan, because we've just mopped the floor with them. So, I think that the reason why I'm saying that is because I think if you look at our best games under Ole's reign, they've been away from home. So, we are set up to be that kind of counter-attacking team, which obviously when Ole came in, that's kind of how we got all our big results. And we've kind of like reverted to type in this game. And again, we've put in a special performance again. The problem we're going to have is our 2 big league games, Chelsea and Arsenal, are at home. So for me, that's where he's going to earn his money. That's where he's going to earn his bread. Let's see what he can do, what kind of system he comes up with. Because obviously away from home, it's easy to kind of, sit a bit deep, hit the other team on the counter attack. Whereas at home, you're going to have to be on the front foot. You have to be a bit more, creative. Let's see, what they do against Chelsea, Leipzig, and Arsenal, which are all at home.
Should we quickly? I mean, I think we've pretty much decided on man of the match, haven't we? I don't think we need to go through that. But if you were to name 3 players that stood out for you, Harris?
Yeah, Scott McTominay, Fred, and I think I'll probably give a mention to David De Gea. Absolutely world-class save he made, an absolute worlder. So yeah, I'll give it him.
Abdul?
Yeah, I would say Fred, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and I think Martial was actually really good up front as well. He looked sharp. He looked really dangerous. Also, I think what I'm afraid of is in the newspapers tomorrow, what's going to happen is they're going to say PSG were really poor. That's the reason Man United won. It wasn't the case. We were really good, and we made them look really poor. So that's something we need to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the actual credit he deserves at this point. Because I know what's going to happen tomorrow in the newspaper is going to say PSG were poor and United were. United should have won by more goals. Maybe that's what I'm probably going to say in the media.
Bad situation, because if they lose, it's all on him, and if they win, it's some other reason. It's never
exactly.
Anyway, Cass, your players?
Yeah, I think for a change, it's nice to not think of a man of the match and think, oh, who played out of a bad bunch? Who was not so worse out of everyone? But for me, the 3 would be Fred, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Juan Zabi. I thought all three of them excellent. Showed that fighting spirit. They were playing for the badge. But I could name you more, but if I have to say three, it would be them three.
Yeah, for me, again, Fred, he was doing a lot of the amount of interceptions he did. I'd love to see the stats on his interceptions. Was amazing. McTominay, the way he stuck to his task, phenomenal. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka probably had one of the most difficult jobs on the pitch, direct up against Kylian Mbappe. And again, like I said, Mbappe, apart from the one shot, nowhere to be seen for me. But yeah, I'm sure we could go on and eulogize about Man United for all night. But I think we'll just be repeating what we've already said. Fantastic performance from Manchester United. It's a great day. We're back in the Champions League. You know, it was something that we thought we may struggle. Like personally, I didn't see where this was going to come from. Like, you know, our position in the group, I thought we're scrapping for second, third, but we've given ourselves, I'm not saying we may still not get through, but we've given ourselves an amazing chance right now. But yeah, unless anyone's got anything else to say, I think we should wrap it up, and maybe we can, you know, tomorrow we can give a bit more of an in-depth analysis after we've watched reruns and highlights, etc. Has anyone else got anything to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think we'll enjoy our victory today and maybe even tomorrow. But I think if everyone's read the news, you know, there's talk about European Super League, so I think it'll be a good one that we might do a little segment on that. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching the Red Flex, the one and only channel in the whole world.
The sound glitches on the lags that we've got.
Yeah, apologies for the sound and video.
Yeah, apologies for the sound and video. But anyway, thanks for watching the Red Flex, the one and only channel in the whole wide world, run by 4 Manchester United supporting brothers. Today's been a great day. Manchester United have defeated the second best team in Europe, and now we are on the way. Are we singing Ollie's at the wheel again? Are we not got there yet?
We're not quite there yet, I think.
Not quite
After
there
Leipzig,
yet.
maybe.
Need a few more wins.
After Leipzig.
Get through the next few, and we've defeated everyone in the way, then, you know, I think we're going to be singing Ollie at the wheel again. But today is a great day. I can't think of many negatives. Manchester United have done probably the impossible for, you know, many people thought we probably just scraped the draw, but we've done the business. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back with much more content. Make sure you click the notification bell so you know every single time that we go live. We've got so much more coming up for you, but thank you very much for watching this review of Manchester United versus Paris Saint-Germain. We'll be back again very soon. Thanks, guys, and goodbye.